This year, Tucson Pride the Tucson Pride in the Desert is scheduled for October 18th, 2014 at returning to the Keno Sports Complex soccer fields. We open the gates at 12 noon and we go until 9 o'clock in the evening, and then afterwards we will have an after party at Looks. I got started on this years ago. It's probably been about 8 years ago. And I just happened to get a phone call and was asked if I would help organize the motorcycle procession of the parade. Why do I do it? I have an education of a master's degree, and I worked on any type of human rights. It wasn't necessarily just gay rights, it was human rights. I specialized in bullies in the workplace, hostile work environments, and any type of hate crimes. And because of that, I just became pretty much involved in Tucson Pride and volunteering my time, and it's just kind of escalated from there, where now I spend quite a bit of time doing that, plus my regular job. Tucson Pride is always looking for volunteers, so if anybody feels they'd like to volunteer, please email president@tucsonpride.org, or you can call me personally, 520-891-2288. If you volunteer, you get in free to the festival. If you volunteer for 4 to 5 hours, we will feed you at the VIP tent, and you can enjoy the festival also. The history of Tucson Pride is very similar and correlates to the Inner Pride theme this year of Stonewall 45, Reflections of Pride. Tucson Pride has a similar history of the Stonewall riots back 45 years ago, which, due to those Stonewall riots, out of that came your New York Pride, your San Francisco Pride, and some of your other prides around the country. That was 45 years ago. In 1975, Tucson experienced one of the same types of situations that ended up in a tragic result, but came out of it Tucson Pride. In 1975, a young man visiting from Lincoln, Nebraska, known as Richard Heeken, came out of a bar downtown and was brutally beaten and killed by 4 teenagers. As a result, the Tucson community stood up and said enough is enough. In 1977, Tucson Pride, the Tucson Lesbian Gay Alliance, was built. Out of that, we've got Wingspan, THON, SAFE, some of the other organizations were developed. Tucson Pride is the oldest LGBTQA organization in the state of Arizona. This year we celebrate 37 years. We are right behind Stonewall with New York and San Francisco. They are celebrating 44 years. San Diego just celebrated their 40th year. So the Tucsonians, the community, should be extremely proud that they are one of the leaders in the nation for the LGBTQA rights. One of the other things that Tucson should be proud of is the fact that in 1977, Tucson was one of the first communities in the nation to have a law passed protecting LGBTQA people and anyone else from any type of hate crime, and that was in 1977. Just this year, 2014, in the beginning of the year, Phoenix and Flagstaff just passed that law. Here it's been 37 years later. Tucson is one of the leaders in the nation for LGBTQA rights and the human rights of people. Tucsonians should be extremely proud of their community.